The BMW M3 GTR, a car that became more than a machine. For many, it's not just a car, it's a symbol. A symbol of speed, rivalry, and rebellion. It represents the moment when motorsport met gaming culture, and together, they created a legend. To understand the M3 GTR, you have to go back to the early 2000s, a time when BMW was redefining what its M division could do. The standard M3 of that era, known as the E46, was already an icon, powerful, balanced, and beautifully engineered. But BMW wanted something more, something that could take on the world's best in endurance racing. In 2001, the BMW M3 GTR was born, built for one purpose: to win. Underneath its sculpted lines lay a masterpiece of German engineering, a lightweight body made from aluminum and carbon fiber, a chassis tuned for precision and agility, and at its heart, an engine unlike any M3 before it. The M3 GTR used a 4.0-liter V8, naturally aspirated, delivering around 493 horsepower. It was raw, mechanical, and perfectly balanced. This wasn't the inline-six that BMW was famous for. This was a pure racing engine, created from scratch for one mission: domination. When it hit the American Le Mans series, it changed everything. Rival teams were shocked. A V8 powered M3 that could outpace almost anything on the grid. It was light, fast, and unshakably precise. The sound was unmistakable, a deep metallic roar that echoed across racetracks like a war cry. It didn't just perform, it intimidated. But the success of the M3 GTR came at a price. The rules required that BMW build a limited number of road versions, and they did, just barely. Only 10 were ever made. Each one was a work of art, stripped down raw, and focused entirely on performance. No luxury, no comfort, just power and control. Those few cars became instant legends, not because of their price or rarity, but because of what they represented, the purest form of BMW's racing spirit. Then, something unexpected happened. In 2005, the M3 GTR appeared in Need for Speed, Most Wanted. Silver body, blue stripes, wide arches, and that unforgettable growl. In that moment, the M3 GTR became immortal. For millions of players around the world, this wasn't just a car. It was the car. It was freedom. It was rebellion. It was a hero of the streets. That blue-striped BMW became a digital icon, a symbol of speed and skill, the car everyone wanted to drive, and no one wanted to race against. What makes the M3 GTR so special isn't just its power. It's the balance between technology and soul. The lightweight materials, the perfect weight distribution, the razor-sharp handling. Everything works in harmony. It's not brute force that makes it fast. It's precision. It feels alive, reacting instantly to every input, every corner, every gear shift. Driving it is an experience like no other. The steering is direct and pure. You feel every vibration, every bit of grip from the tires. The suspension communicates through your fingertips, through your spine. It's not just driving, it's connection. The design of the M3 GTR is equally iconic. Wide fenders, aggressive air intakes, a low stance, and that signature livery that became known worldwide. Every part of the body was shaped for performance. To reduce drag, increase cooling, and channel air exactly where it was needed. It wasn't just built to look fast. It was built to be fast. Underneath, the engineering was pure motorsport. Double wishbone suspension, a sequential gearbox, and a chassis that could withstand the demands of endurance racing. Every nut and bolt was designed for one purpose: to go faster for longer. But beyond the track, beyond the screens, the M3 GTR represents something even deeper. It's the perfect intersection between reality and fantasy, between the racetrack and the digital world, between what engineers create and what dreamers imagine. For some, it's a childhood memory, the car that started their love for cars. For others, it's a mechanical masterpiece, a piece of BMW history that will never be repeated. Either way, It means something powerful to everyone who sees it. In a world full of supercars, the M3 GTR stands apart. It's not about luxury or status. It's about performance and purity. It's about focus. It's about what happens when engineers stop worrying about limits and start chasing perfection. Even today, more than 2 decades later, the M3 GTR continues to inspire. You see it in modern M cars, the pursuit of balance, the connection between driver-machine, the never-ending push for better. The M3 GTR was a spark that lit a fire still burning in BMW's DNA. Start the engine, and you understand the sound, the vibration, the rawness. It's alive. It feels like a living thing, restless, powerful, waiting to be unleashed. It doesn't just move fast. It feels fast. Every gear change, every corner, every acceleration reminds you why this car became legendary. The M3 GTR doesn't just belong to BMW anymore. It belongs to everyone who ever dreamed of speed. It lives on in the memories of racers, gamers, and enthusiasts. It's a piece of culture, a bridge between generations. In many ways, the M3 GTR represents something simple: the pursuit of perfection. Not perfection in luxury or design, but in feeling. In that moment when man and machine become one. That's what makes it timeless. The M3 GTR is not the most expensive car in the world. It's not the fastest on paper, but it is one of the most iconic because it connects people through passion. It reminds us why we fell in love with cars in the first place. When you hear that V8 roar, when you see the blue stripes flash by, you don't just see a car, you see a legacy. You see the spirit of competition. You see a symbol of freedom, a reminder that speed isn't about escaping others. It's about discovering yourself. The BMW M3 GTR, born for the track, made famous on the streets, remembered forever as the car that blurred the line between reality and legend.